fire is something that I just absolutely love. It could be a blowtorch, could be just a big bonfire, it could be, anything that's cooked for you, in front of your eyes, and that's totally fresh. You take the kitchen outside, basically. That's the beauty of Pinehurst. We're not a high-rise tower. We're not stuck downtown. We're kind of in a, semi-wilderness, in the pines, and I think it's phenomenal to utilize that, exploit that for a lot of people. Now my stomach is growling.
Yeah, that was good.
My name is Thierry de Bailla, commonly called a Chef T or Chef Thierry. I'm the executive chef at the resort, and I've been here 14 years this year. Started cooking, as a kind of a hobby. I was just bored. I grew up in a very small town in France, south of Paris, in a suburb. There's really nothing to do. I ended up in a school run by the Chamber of Commerce of Paris. And my journey took me all around Europe. I moved to the Caribbean for a while. Moved to the States in '95, all the way from New Orleans to Hawaii, to Dallas, Texas, Phoenix, Arizona, and then, to land in beautiful Pinehurst, North Carolina. So that was kind of fun, yeah. There's no real typical day. The Caroline kitchen is kind of the hub. I like to set up camp no matter what every day in the middle of the kitchen, so I have eyes on everything. And then if anything is needed, I might not touch anything, but everything is ready here. Our size operation requires a very large team and a competent team, so that basically are able to read the music and play the music, and that are able to really play on the same tune every day, all across the day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This evening we have 200 people, they're here for 3 days. Tonight they decided they want an off-property location. So we take the whole show on the road. Today is kind of a country chic buffet that we're doing, so the Southern repertoire, so that during their 3 days this group will experience different things. Becoming a resort chef, you have to be able to do everything. So it's not like you're gonna just open the menu at Pinehurst and see Cajun cuisine, Dallas. You're not gonna necessarily see all this. But anything comes into a play into the resorts, no matter what, in the restaurant or in banquets and catering and weddings, you'll find bits and pieces of all this. So typically in season, I count 12 dining rooms where you can eat anywhere in the resort. That includes some lunch only, some full day operations, some breakfast, lunch, and dinner operations. So what's important is, as we have a lot of casual restaurants, there's something unique in every one of them. Some dishes that are kind of uniquely made, like we don't have the same burgers everywhere. We don't have the same Reuben everywhere. Those kind of things. You could be rushing between 2 rounds of golf, but whatever we can do, to make your lunch, either just the speed of service was phenomenal. That burger was just amazing, cooked to order, yet it went out in 12 minutes, 10 minutes. Phenomenal, spot on, just that's kind of what we go after. It's always an experience. Cooking is just, it's not an act of feeding yourself, it's an experience. In order to be in culinary, you have to be passionate, no matter what. You have to have some kind of love for it. It's a demanding job by definition, by design. But it's still a job that amazes me. You always hear, I never worked in my life because I love what I do. It is true, but it requires a lot of work in the kitchen. And that's just, if you have respect and reverence for the work, then with the passion, the rest is just, it's easy, It's easier, not easy.